by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Going to be playing KHA'ZIX versus Belveth. For the runes here, Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, Grizzly, and Mentos Treasure Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. Gives KHA'ZIX more of a reward for a successful play, and then a little bit of tempo, a little bit of speed when it comes to jungling. Those inspiration secondary. Because what you'll find is that the speed at which you farm the camps, do the play, reset, do it again, do it again, do it again. It's when you get that compounding interest on doing things right over and over again that you can start ramping up and just out clearing the enemy. Then you get stronger faster. Especially with KHA'ZIX, he's a beginner jungler, so he's designed to really teach you how to farm first and then do what you're meant to do, which is just show up and punish the enemy. We save the smite for the small Krug there, then we can get these isolated Qs on the big one, really speeding things up. KHA'ZIX Q, when you Q an isolated target, then it deals way more damage. The passive is going to give us more damage to champions and slow them. And then the W heals us and deals that AoE damage. Okay, Victor taking a somewhat big trade, but it's not enough. You really need to see the enemy like half HP. Because Victor has Flash, Grasp, 2 health potions, he's going to level up, etc, etc. I want to save my jump here. The E is our jump, but it's a 20-second cooldown, and if we find Belveth in our blue side here, we're going to want it. That's why I'm not dragging the wolves either, she could smite them. Alrighty, wish me luck. Any noobs in here? Nope. To the Gromp. Still saving that jump, just in case. Yeah, I know, enemies are missing. Kill these guys. Okay. E, flash, auto. Eventually his hook's coming up, man. Anyone, Q. Alto, W. There you go, auto. Ouch, ouch. Belveth's top? Thank God. He could so easily clean us up here. We just followed that play where the enemy was overstepping big time. And now we'll return to the camps, clear all of them before resetting, and then go from there. Yeah, when you see a play, then you can move, but it's always going to be reactively. You never want to skip your camps in the early game to try to force a play. If it doesn't work, wow, the whole game's over, and that's no good. Ambessa TP'd, holy moly. You guys are screwed. Wonder if I could cheese these guys. There's definitely a ward in that tri-brush, but if I can get into this bush fast enough. Okay. E, Q, auto, W. Q. Run. Okay, he missed. We're good. Well, that works out. Using the Fog of War there, the enemy wouldn't have seen the whole area that I walked from here to there to there. If you kind of hug the wall and then get into the bush, you can really surprise them. Serrated Dirk Longsword. Do we really want this? Yeah, we really want it. To the top side. Let's clear our camps down once again. We got a whole bunch of AD. 2 kills, 100 gold shutdown. But we still need these camps. We need that level 5 and then into the level 6. Then we get our Q evolve and we're really in business. Burn off those pings. The Serrated Dirk and then the Longswords, that's AD lethality. And that's the only stat we're going to be building, basically. Because in the early game, you want the clear speed, and then you want the ability to kill the bad guys. So any tankiness or whatnot doesn't serve you any purpose. Once you enter the mid game, then we got to get hit some, so then it comes into play. Get that level 5, and then with Wolves, Gromp, Dragon, we could hit level 6. Pretty much guarantee that Belveth's, yep, gonna be on the top side. But I don't have a lot to worry about. And I can get a free dragon in the meantime. What's super nice about Kha'Zix when you're a beginner is that all you have to worry about, your only job, is to clear your camps and get yourself strong. My top lane's dying. That's his problem. Has nothing to do with me. Me clear camp, me get strong. It's all we do. Where that guy's going. This Kim Tech Dragon does so much damage. Go ahead, Nautilus. Tank some hits for me. Job's done, but I still need that Gromp for the level 6. Another thing with Kha'Zix too is that our main play is to punish the enemy, not to contest. Contest meaning you show up where the other guy is and then always fight them for whatever they're doing. If you play tic-tac-toe like that, then it's not what the champion's built for. Evolve that Q, and then I'm going to move into the enemy's jungle here, try to find either the Bel'Veth or the Misfortune. With the Q evolved, we get more Qs on isolated targets faster, so I have a very easy solo kill if I can find Bel'Veth on her red buff here. Q. EQ, auto, ulti, flash Q. See how much damage that is? Very normal and very balanced. You just pump these how much is it? 369 right there, every 2 seconds. Deal with that, Bel'Veth. That's why this matchup is very good for us, and we really surprised her there. She was not expecting that. Let's take these raptors and skedaddle. Alrighty, job's done. Even though these guys are low. Ooh, close. If I overcommit for that and Bel'Veth cleans me, that's no good. Ghostblade, longsword, to the top side. See if Bel'Veth wants my raptors or red before the Voidgrubs. And if not, I could try to find her on the Voidgrubs and kick her ass. Unless Mbessa's helping her, never mind. Bel'Veth's bot lane, now that's crazy. That gives me so much time to play with. I can just farm these and we're good. The Ghostblade gives us AD and a lot of movement speed that's going to help us move around the map and be in position for plays more often. And then especially with our ulti, that makes us stealthed. We can get more distance with that ulti. And then get in way better positions against these ranged champions like the Victor and the Misfortune when it comes time for the ganks. Wasting no time, just farming everything as the boys are setting up around these Voidgrubs. But we're not skipping camps, we're not wasting time. Don't walk around the river and do nothing, please. Get in there, Nautilus. No Bel'Veth in here? Their Braum is truly just walking around doing nothing. I'm gonna start these up now. Kha'Zix, one of the few champions where you want to keep these Voidgrubs spread out. You guys do not have to take the fight into them. Be doing my own thing here. My teammates have so much control for once in their lives. Okay, never mind. Mordekaiser's dead. We can still turn onto the Bel'Veth here, but it's going to be 2v3. Smite that. Q, auto, W, ulti. EQ, that's one. Auto. Q, auto, ulti. Q. So much damage. So much crazy ass damage when the enemy melee champs commit in like that. It's so easy to get all that. Pump. Q, Q, Q. No camps, let's reset. Dude. Thank you very much for being so stupid, enemy team. Let me get that Edge of Night second. It's ready to Dirk Ruby Crystal Longsword. Since I have this lead, all I need is a little bit more tankiness. Edge of Night will give us that, as well as a spell shield to block that Bel'Veth's W, the Braum passive, etc., etc. Yep. Ulti's down, clear the camps. We're getting close to level 9. Bel'Veth wasting all this time is super good for me, too. Whoa. Okay, let's move here. Ghostblade. Q, auto, W, auto, Q. That's one. Just do front to back here. Ow. EQ. W. Holy shit. Get back here, Buster. Another one. They are giving it to me today. Thank you so much. Give thanks to the allies super committing into my teammates, and all I have to do is walk in and clean it up. Usually I have to work for my kills, but this is one of the easier games I've played. But we're doing the things right. We're farming the camps and simply moving when the time is right. If you don't see those plays, well, listen, Bob, I only mention this because I know. You might be doing Gromp there. You might just not see the mini-map and then might be doing Gromp. And then you show up too late. Then you have to chase the play and then it doesn't work. Take this dragon. Just reset. Get on the map with 2 items. Bel'Veth will be lucky to have her 1 completed. Edge of Night, Control Ward, and to the top side. Edge of Night is going to give us AD, Lethality, HP, and the Spell Shield. The Spell Shield effectively is a lot of HP. And then we can get Opportunity next. Okay. Totally block that with the Spell Shield. Q. There's too many of them, but Galio's coming. Q. Ha! W. Q. Whoever wants some, I'll give it to him. There you go. EQ. That's 1. Eventually we have this guy. Bum 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 bum. There you go. Let's go find Bel'Veth in her jungle. If she's that deep in mine, she probably skipped her camps to be there. EQ. W. Ulti. Q. Oh, it's so much damage. Ugh. I can't even feel bad for Bel'Veth. She deserves it. Yeah, when the enemy attacks like that, you gotta get into their jungle to punish sometimes. And you shouldn't be scared to walk into their jungle. You always have your E and your ulti to get away if it was to go bad. And the fucking reward for the successful play is super, super high. Whoops. Hello. Just a little bit of damage, just passing through, bud. Gonna go to the bot lane real quick. Make sure Bel'Veth doesn't get her random free kills. Whoa, they're not here. E, W. Noob down. It's never been this easy. 12 kills like it's nothing. Q. Auto. W. Noob down. Take the bot turret here. I'm just in disbelief right now that I have 12 kills. The enemy is doing it to themselves so hard. They're like paid actors. Holy moly. I want to try to get level 11 off my Gromp and Wolves and then reset. With level 11 we get our second evolve and it'll be so early on in the game. Anyways, okay, let me focus up here. As we're entering the mid-game, the way that we want to play the fights is similar to the early game. We wait for the enemy to go in, we punish them. Which we've done a lot of this game. Evolve the W. Just get the AD right here. The tier 2 boots are not that important. And we can reset right onto the map and keep cleaning up the world's easiest kills, why don't we? Whoa, they missed the Q. Real champion incoming. W. It feels like I'm playing in like bronze right now. We're in master tier. E. W. I don't even have to Q. He's just dead. Holy shit. Those smell amazing. Those smell amazing. Then we deny this Rift Herald from the Bel'Veth. She has no win condition other than relying on me to random throw. Now when you have this outrageous of a lead, the go in second part is like extra true. I'm worth 1,000 gold right now. So we'll stay on that same rotation, farm the camps, and then show up to the play later. Once it's late game, then we can do some more crazy plays. But I'm going to let my tank set me up. Mordekaiser, Galio, and Nautilus. Okay. This fight sucks. Congrats, you guys found a way to die. Now, every noob in the world would try to all-in mid lane here to get kills. I'm going to give them the turret. I'm going to give them whatever they want. It's all theirs. Until my tanks would be there to set me up, I'm not going to do anything. Mr. Victor, do you want to walk through the river? Ooh. Ulti. Q, auto, W. That's one. Holy shit. Q, auto. Auto, Q. Is Victor behind you? Be honest. W. EQ. Holy moly. I shouldn't feel so good about killing a Braum that's 1-8, but jeez. Drop that Rift Herald too. No, I can't. Try to get towards mid lane to drop the Rift Herald. Get that second turret. No camps, okay. So now in the mid game, you want to start pushing with the boys. You can take a lot. You can take all that the enemy has here if you simply show up. So we take that turret. Now I'm going to work on the camps. Okay, too much, Mr. Nautilus. I don't have ulti, so it's not easy to get in. Unless they walk forward. Jeez. W, Q. Alto. Alto. It's never been easier. It's never been easier to mine. Is this opposite day? They're dead. Let's take the turret. Let's not ask questions anymore. It's hurting my head. It's like I won the lottery. I'm just like, oh, what do you mean I have $1 million in my bank? I don't even know what to do with $1 million. EQ. Billion damage. Auto Q. Flash. Auto Q. W. Noob down. Alrighty. Time to farm. We pushed as much as we could, took as much as we could, and then we killed the bad guys. Job's done. Don't stick around for the third fight. Yep, on KHA'ZIX, once those fights are done, you want to full clear the camps, reset, and then off the reset, you'll have as much gold and XP as possible. And you'll be as strong as possible for the next real fight that would get us an objective. So that Atacon's coming up, and then if we win a fight, then it gets us that, versus if we kill them in their base, we're not getting those turrets. He does nothing. And if you lose the fight, oh no, you can actually lose the game. So it's always better to leave. Alrighty, job's done. 18 kills. What in the world, man? Opportunity. Sherelle does. $1 million. I have $1 million. I can buy whatever I want. Opportunity is AD lethality, bonus lethality, movement speed when we kill a bad guy, and Sherelda's is the percentage armor pin. You usually complete the Sherelda's around 30 minutes, not 20, but here we are. Needless to say, we deal way too much damage. Let's just force some fights, boys. All the farm is done. 900 damage on each Q. Holy moly. EWQ. 1,000 damage. Auto Q. 400 on that one. Relocate a little bit. Now we gotta wait for the second part here. I'm gonna get a flank. Swing and a miss. W. QE. Usually we would jump in, but nope, I can just walk into those guys. Job's done, reset for the HP, and then I can play for the dragon, or I can just play it by ear, see if there's another fight. Boots of Swiftness at this point, and then a longsword. All that's gonna matter is that I get in and get out. I deal more than enough damage. What a game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I can't die now. 20-0-3. So anyways, we got the W evolve. That gives us the slow. We got that a long time ago. But now we're about to get level 16, which would give us our final evolve. That really helps you just seal the deal and carry the game all by yourself. In this case, I would probably get the E evolve. Kill this guy. EW. I'm just going to do the dragon since it's Dragon Soul. Rather than setting up for a pick, the enemy's already so weak that I'm probably too scared to even walk forward. Q Smite, job's done. The Ocean Soul is going to give us HP regen and mana regen as we're fighting. Now the next objective is going to be that Baron, but we have a lot of time to play with. My team should push bot lane here and take the last turret. What progresses the game? Taking that turret, getting the inhib. So usually I would set up for a pick, but no one's doing anything. So I'll do it myself. With my just funny damage. My just insane damage. I feel like King Stick's playing in unranked right now. Mr. Victor, are you in the bush? Nope. EW. 500 damage on that bad boy. The Ocean Soul, even if I took damage, it's fine. We'll regen it. I wonder if the Liandry's burn with the Ocean Soul gives me more HP. W. That's what I like about the evolved W. It gives me something to do during the ARAM. Missed me. As far as forward as we can be, then we use the W. We could always E backwards. W. Drop that turret aggro. Okay, Q, auto. Moving. Q. Get out of that. Okay. She doesn't pick up the coral. W. There you go. We're not committing forward because that's all 4 of them. It's not necessary. What is this guy thinking? Q, auto, E, W, ulti. Q. Oh god. Fuck that one up. Didn't want to get auto Q'd and die. Hello. W, E, Q. Alto, Q. Thank you very much. Shed this skin and become a new me. Push to end this bad boy. I tanked the turret! No. I'm not getting a death this game. Nice. Hit that Nexus, boys. Get the last hit, though. Final score, 24-0-4. I don't even know what to say, Bob. That's the most kills I've ever gotten in a game, probably. That was the easiest game. And then here is going to blow someone's mind right now. They're like, that was in iron, that was in bronze. Boom, that's going to put us at Masters, 19 LP. Final damage dealt, 33,000. With damage taken, 31,000. Dark Harvest dealing 4,498. GG. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And geez, just go ahead and replicate that in your next game. Hope that helps. Alrighty. Bye-bye. You know, there's more to it than farming. You gotta take some risk every now and then. But when should you do it? Well, if you check out the jungle pathing cheat sheet below, then you can find out the right opportunities, the right places to be at the right time for Mr. KHA'ZIX. And you can press Q on them. Collaboration with my friend Kiray. He's offering the early game jungle course. With this, you'll have pretty easy guidelines of how and why to do things in the early game so you don't get lost, and better yet, can get a lead and carry the game. Check it out with the link below.